Yes, okay. Inheritance of two gene, or it is also called the dihybrid cross, is an example for law of independent assortment. Law of independent assortment. Herein I have taken now two character, two pair, that is one is a shield shape round and another one is, here I will take another property, and that is yellow seed color is crossed with wrinkle is a recessive property. Now rounding a recessive property, but the yellow is recessive property is a green. So it means a round seeded and yellow color seed plant, pea plant, is crossed with a wrinkle and green seeded pea plant. Okay. Now I will write here alleles. Capital R for round, and for yellow, capital Y, capital Y. Correct? Then for this, small r, and small y for green. Now what we have to do? Now we have to separate P1 gametes. Correct? Take note. How to separate what? The P1 gamete. Which are the P1 gamete? Say common gamete, see, capital R is a 1, and you have to write it always in the bracket, means in this round, and capital Y common now gamete. Similarly here, small r is a 1 gamete and small y is another gamete. Now you have to cross and we get F1 generation. F1 generation, see, here what you have to do? Capital R, correct, and small y. Plant you get in this, see, the crossing is to be such that the gametes, now see what I have done here separated. Actually you should not separate the capital R, capital Y, and capital R, capital Y. Similarly, capital R, small y, and small r. So that is why the P1 gamete you have to write capital R, capital Y, and capital R, capital Y. Similarly here, small y, and small y. Earlier I have written separate two gamete of the character, each character, but since it is a dihybrid cross, you have to write both the character gamete. Both the character gamete you have to write. So that is why this character gamete is capital R, and this character gamete is capital Y, and this character gamete is small r, and this character gamete is small r. So that is why here capital R, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, capital small r, small y, small y. Correct? Then F1 generation. So F1 generation, see, you have to cross like this: capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. This is one, and then next one, capital R, small r, and capital Y, small r. Now what kind of plant? And these are all round yellow plant. All are round yellow. Yakandre, so capital R dominant over the small r. Similarly, the capital Y dominant over the small r. So this is exactly the law of dominance what Mendel explained. Now here these are the two plants, both are the heterozygous. These are the two plants, both are the heterozygous. And then he kept both these heterozygous plants for interbreeding, self-pollination. And then once again you have to separate the P2 gametes. How to separate what? P2 gamete. ಈಗ P2 gametes ಅನ್ನು ಹೊರತೆ ಇಡು. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ P2 gametes ಅನ್ನು ಹೊರತೆ ಇರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ this is one plant, this is one plant. Capital R, capital Y, small y. No? This is the P2 gamete. How many type of a possible gamete you can separate from this plant? Since it is heterozygous, no? This is heterozygous. Just capital R, capital Y. This is one type gamete. Sorry, capital R, capital Y is one type gamete. Then capital R, small y. This is one type of gamete. Correct? Then small r, capital Y. And then small r, small y. So means totally how many type of gamete you got? Totally you got what 4 type of the gamete since this plant is heterozygous. So then you can write here P2 what gamete, and that is capital R, capital Y is one gamete. Then capital R, small y is another gamete. Then next one small r, capital Y is another gamete, and then small r, small y is another gamete. Correct? This is from this plant. Similarly from this same same it is heterozygous, same genotype containing plant. So then I have to repeat once again capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Now you have to cross. If you are crossing like this, and it will be little bit difficult and what a little bit confusable. So that is why here what you have to do is the Punnet's checkerboard system. While explaining Mendel, what here what the P2 gamete next P2 generation plant, and he what suggested to use Punnet's checkerboard system. How you have to do Punnet's checkerboard system? See Punnet's checkerboard system. Checkerboard. Punnet's checkerboard system by using Punnet's checkerboard system. Now you have to make like this column. So like this. This is checkerboard system. Then we have to write capital R, capital Y. Here next capital R, small y. Next small r, capital Y, and small r, small y. Similarly, this is not here. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Now, what you have to do? You have to cross with this. Notice, if it is crossed like this, capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Next to this, capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. Next to this, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y. Correct? Next, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Correct? Next, capital now this to this, like this. Capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. Next, this to this. Capital R, small y. Sorry, capital R, capital R. Capital R, capital R, small y. Correct? Next, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Next, small r, capital Y, small y. Next we see. Next what happened? Next one is capital R, small r, capital Y. Next, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Next, small r, capital Y. Next, small r, capital Y, small y. And last, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Correct now? Next, capital R, small y, small y. Next, small r, capital Y, small y. and last smaller, 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 smaller. So means totally how many plant we got? 16 plant we got at the end. Now we have to see what are the types of dihybrid plant are these. Now see, let me start first. This one is, see, this is what? A round yellow, correct? This is capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y, and this one round yellow, you see, is the original parent. A round yellow. This is a round yellow. Now this is a round yellow. Now this one, this is also round yellow. Capital R is the dominant. Capital Y is also the dominant. That is why it is yellow. This is also round yellow. This is also round yellow. Capital R is there, capital Y is there. Capital R round, capital Y yellow. Now both are there. Why? There is no matter. Yellow is there. And this is also round yellow. Capital R is there and capital Y is also there. This is also round yellow. Now this one, capital R, capital Y. Notice here is also, this is also round yellow. Capital R is there and here is also capital Y. And then, so this one is, so this round, small y, round green. This is see, round green. Capital Y illi, small y is a green. It is a round green. Round green. So that is why this is a round green. I give the symbol of this multiple symbol. See, round green. And then this is capital R is there, capital Y is there. That is why it is again round yellow. Then this one is smaller is what? Wrinkle. Now, and then capital Y is there, wrinkle yellow. This is a wrinkle yellow. Yes, this one is a wrinkle yellow. Then once again this one is what? Round yellow. R is there, capital Y is also there. Then here is also R is there, Y is there, capital Y. Then smaller wrinkle, and this is capital Y yellow, wrinkle yellow. This is wrinkle yellow, and this is also wrinkle yellow. See, capital smaller, capital Y, small y, wrinkle yellow. Then this is capital R, capital Y, again a round yellow. Then this one is capital R is there, that is a round, and small y is there, that is the green. So this one. Now, and next one. One minute. Say, and this is this one. 1 minute. Somewhere it is gone wrong. Capital R smaller, say it there. Capital Y smaller, and this is right. This is a round green. There is some mistake. A round green. Where is that round green? This is a round green. This is a round green, and there might be another should be there, round green now. See, smaller y. Capital R, Y. Here is gone wrong. Sorry, here is gone wrong. This is capital R. This is capital R, and small y is small y. So that is why it is a round green. This is a round green. So round green. And next one. So this is a wrinkle yellow, and then this is as it is wrinkled green. This is the last one, wrinkle green. This is the homozygous wrinkle green. So this is wrinkle green. Now you have to count total number of round yellow, round green, wrinkle yellow, and the wrinkle green. See, round yellow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9. Round yellow how much? 9. A round yellow, 9. Correct. Next. Next one is what? Which one? A round green. How many are there? You see? A round green 1. Correct. A round green 2. And round green 3. 3. Next. A wrinkle yellow. How many are there? You see? Wrinkle yellow 1. Wrinkle yellow 2. And wrinkle yellow 3. And this is only 1. So means the ratio is what? The ratio is here. This ratio is phenotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio of dihedral cross is 9:3:3:1. And here particularly, see, these are the 6 plant. They not resembling what? Resembling the parent. Nodi, parent yavadu round yellow and the wrinkle green. Round yellow are how many? 9 are there, of course. And wrinkle green is how much? Is there? Only 1 is there. And here the 6 plants are there. That is round green and the wrinkle yellow. They not at all belonging to the parent of each. Either not to the round yellow or the wrinkle green, and they have a different, and they independently assorted. That is why this one. And they were independently separated. So, and thereby the 6 recombinant plant what separated during the what? The dihedral process, 2 gene inheritance. That is why Mendel he called it is what? Law of independent assortment. During the dihedral process, the F2 generation, totally 16 plant what he got, in which 6 plant are the recombinant, and they not belonging to or the resembling to the what? The round yellow and the wrinkle green original parent plant, but they have a different combination, and that is why it is independently assorted character is said. However, this is a ratio of the phenotypic ratio. Now let me write about the genotypic ratio. What is this genotypic ratio? We'll see. So genotypic ratio. See here round yellow. You see round dalli tagona. So round dalli ಎಷ್ಟು type ಇದಾವೆ? So round dalli this is a capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital R. Is this a type of any round yellow or there is here? No. This is only the homozygous. ಈ type ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ capital R, capital Y type ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ. This is the only plant. Next, round yellow, capital R, capital Y, small y. Type is there anyone is there and is there here. These are the 2 plant. These are the 2 plant are the same. ಇದು ಎರಡು plant same ಇದೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 1:2:2 ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? And next, see, next one. Next plant ಆಯ್ತು. Capital R, small r, capital Y. Capital R, small r, capital Y. ಈ type plant ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಈ type plant. So this plant is there, and this plant is also there. ನೋಡಿ. ಈ ಎರಡು plant same 1:2:2, and then this type capital R, small y, small y. This also round yellow. See same. This is also same genotype. It also having a same genotype, and this also having a same genotype. 1, 2, 3, 4. So means 4. So means total become 9. 1:2:2:4 round yellow. The round yellow is totally become 1:2:2:4. Okay, next. Now let me say about the what? Round green. See, round green 3 plants are there. Round green 3 plant in which this is the plant one type. See, this is the plant one type, and these 2 having the same genotype. Correct? Now these 2 plants having the same genotype. So means here for this it is 1:2. 1:2. So this is a one plant separate, and these 2 plants are same. Then next one, wrinkle yellow is wrinkle yellow in which also smaller, capital Y. This is only the one plant. Same plant is only one type, and this type of plant another is not there here. But these 2 plants are same. Wrinkle yellow in which the genotype of these 2 plants is the same, and that is why. And this here is also 1:2, and this is the 1. Wrinkle green is the 1. So thereby I can write Now genotypic ratio of this is what the dihybrid cross is 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 1 is to 2 and 1. It may be asked in the CET examination also which one of the correct the genotypic ratio of the dihybrid cross may be asked in the 1 marks question. So like this here in what Mendel explained, the 2 gene inheritance or dihybrid cross as well as it is a law of independent assortment example. See, if it is asked for the examination, it may be asked directly to what explain with a suitable example, explain the 2 gene inheritance or the inheritance of 2 gene, or it may be also for the dihybrid cross. Sometimes it may be also asked as a what a law of independent assortment. So this is the the cross how what we made by using what Punnet's checkerboard system. Punnet's checkerboard system, and finally we got the phenotypic ratio is 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1, and genotypic ratio 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1. So this is the genotypic ratio. So remember this is the dihybrid cross or inheritance of 2 gene. Now with this again we have to move on to the same law of independent assortment only. Law of independent assortment also you can deduce by that another example, and that may be easy to you also, that is by using dihybrid test cross. Dihybrid test cross. Test cross you have already studied. Test cross means when it is very difficult to identify the genotype or the phenotype of an dominant plant. So means particularly homozygosity or heterozygosity of the dominant plant. At that time we want to do what test cross. Test cross andre one type of mathematics taale nodda. When you got the answer, and if you go to the reverse, and you will get the question. So like that. So that is why the taken plant, you will see, the taken plant is either heterozygous or homozygous, we don't know. See, this is a homozygous and this is heterozygous, no? But both looks at all. In such a condition, we cannot understand the real genotype of the plant. So this may be a capital T or a capital T small t. So then it is very difficult. That part you have already studied in the first revision class. Now you are going for the dihybrid cross. But in the dihybrid cross, what it is done is here in dihybrid cross, what it the F1 generation of the dihybrid. F1 generation just you studied. F1 generation of the dihybrid, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r. F1 generation of the dihybrid is crossed with the one of the recessive parent. Recessive parent yavudu? Idu ee question you bardidre. This is F1 generation of the dihybrid. F1 generation of the dihybrid is what? Round yellow only. Correct? F1 generation of the dihybrid is what? A round yellow only. But that is heterozygous. That you must know. And one of the recessive parent number will be the heterozygous. Recessive parent ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ heterozygous ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇರೋದೇನೋ homozygous. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇರೋದೇನೋ homozygous, ಅದು recessive ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So again this is a recessive and this is what heterozygous or dominant. ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ and you can deduce the law of independent assortment. Now you have to write the P1 gamete of this. P1 gamete. So P1 gamete what? P1 gamete same what it is that we have separated there like this capital R, capital Y, this is one. Then capital R, small y, this is also another one. Then small r, capital Y, and then last one small r, small y. No, and then this one is a homozygous. Since it is a homozygous, you can get only one type of gamete. Small r, small y. You cannot get different type of gamete because it is a homozygous. It is homozygous ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟೇ gamete separate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು and you can get only one type of gamete. Now you have to go for the F1 generation. F1 generation. See, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. This is one. Then to this capital R, small y, small y. Then next small r, capital Y, small one, and the last smaller, 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 smaller. What is this plant? This is round yellow. No. Now this one round. This one is what? Round green. Now and then this one wrinkle yellow. And this is wrinkle green. So means what ratio is 1:1:1:1. What you understood? So means what at the end of the diagonal cross we got 16 plant. In that 16 plant, totally how many plants type we got? 4 type plant. Round yellow 9, round green 3, wrinkle yellow 3, and this is 1. Where we got how much? 9:3:3:1. Same plant we got. Same plant, but due to the homogeneity of the recessive parent is crossed with the heterozygous, and we got the ratio of 1:1:1:1. Only 4 plant, correct? Only 4 plant we got with round yellow, round green, wrinkle yellow, wrinkle green. But all the types of plants are there. What you got in the dihybrid cross? But only 4 plants are there in the ratio of 1:1:1:1. So means what we have taken F1 generation, what? The F1 generation, dihybrid F1 generation plant was heterozygous. Was what? Heterozygous. Andre now ಈಗ ಏನು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ F1 ಜನರೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಡಯಾಬಿಡ್ F1 ಜನರೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ರೌಂಡ್ ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಹೋಮೋಜೈಗಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಏನಿದು ಹೆಟ್ರೋಜೈಗಸ್. ಹೆಟ್ರೋಜೈಗಸ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ 1:1:1. If I take the homozygous ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ capital R, capital Y, small r, small y ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ? And at that time here capital R, capital Y, and then small y. Only 2 different type of gamete we could have been got, and then the plant will get capital R, capital Y, small y, and all the plants are only one type. If all the plant we get one type, means the dominant plant is a homozygous. That also we proved in the what? Monohybrid test cross. One side it is a revision here, and we proved it is already. So means here only one type of ratio we get. Sir, I have written here. See, you can also write here another type plant also. No, so if it is so, here also you will get the same answer. Both the plant are same, means is the ratio is how much? 1. Ratio is how much? 1. But here ratio is not 1. 1:1:1:1 ratio. So means the taken plant is heterozygous. But here ratio remains 1, means that the taken plant is not homozygous. So that is why you must remember that when in any generation you got one type of plant in one ratio, and we must know that, and the taken what dominant plant is what? Homozygous. If in any generation, if what the different type of a plant in a different ratio it is came out, so that exactly mean that the dominant plant nature was heterozygous. So that is why heterozygous here gives 4 different type of plant, and here in this homozygous gives only one type of plant. So means here what heterozygosity, and so that makes different type of what? The plant. So however here all four type of plants are there, in which these are the 2 plant not belonging to the parent. ಇದು parent ಗೆ belong ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ capital R, small r, capital Y, small y is what? Round yellow, correct? And this is what? Wrinkle green. But these are the 2 plant are totally different. These are the 2 plant are totally different and are the recombinant, and they independently assorted. They are the independently assorted character. So this is about the dihybrid test cross. So in this dihybrid test cross, first instance heterozygous gives 1:1:1:1 ratio, and in homozygous condition it gives only 1 ratio. So the remaining part of the heredity and the variation we will continue in the next class. Thank you.